no delay, we're going right back to the phone lines. Just link up pretty early morning. You're still the Father Diamond, Dr. Sexy, and I'm going to say good morning to Bible Man again. Morning, my boss. What go on, sir?
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Brethren.
Morning, sir.
Listen, let me tell you something. One of the things they now teach in school now is about the truth about Columbus now, Brethren. Let me tell you something. When Columbus came, right, to the Caribbean, it's more than one time Columbus came to the Caribbean now. The first time Columbus came, he met the Arawak Indian, you understand? Then when Columbus did, he went back to Spain and you ever heard of Jewish interpreter? These Jewish interpreters were known as Jews, which is the Moors. To bring them to the new world known as the West Indian Islands, which is Jamaica and other places in the Caribbean. Those people, original people were known as the Arawak Indian. The Arawak Indian, they spoke Hebrew and Brethren. And what Columbus did, he went back to Spain and bring Luis de Torres, you understand, and other Jewish interpreter. Now the question I want to ask, why would Columbus came here, then went back to Spain and bring Jewish interpreter? That's one thing they not teach in school. But yet they might teach about Columbus came and discovered America, but they not teach who those people were known as Jewish interpreter. When you read the history behind Arawak Indian brethren, the Arawak Indian, them speak Hebrew now, along with the American Indian, you understand? Now, if you don't believe me, brethren, I could give you both reference. If you know about J.A. Rogers, J.A. Rogers was the top historian from Jamaica, and then the next guy by the name of Ivan Van Sertima that was born in Guyana. Them two main historians, them traveled the whole world, brethren, and they got information proving that these people that was in the Caribbean, in the islands, known as Arawak Indian, they spoke Hebrew. You understand? So now the thing is this, all the stuff that we have learned in school is just not even half the puzzle, about 35% of the truth we have learned about Columbus. You understand, brethren? So it's a wonderful thing we not learn in school, man, but yet we are celebrating a man that murdered millions of Indians all over. Not only in America, Columbus they killed people, no. They were murdering millions of Jews. They were known as Moors in Spain under Isabella and Fernandez II that took Spain from the black Jews known as the Moors. You understand? So the thing is this, man, it's a wonderful thing we not learn better in school, man. All we are teaching about brainwash education, about Columbus, all this thing. The man murdered so much Indians. You understand? Which if you do research, brethren, the Indian, they're our brother now. They're from the lost tribe of the nation of Israel, man.
You have kids, Bible man?
Understand? Yeah?
You have kids?
Yeah, man, we have 3 kids.
What kind of school they go to?
They go to Israelite school right on Kingston Avenue in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
We don't send them to regular school. We send them to Israelite school, you know?
Okay, all right.
What's the difference?
You understand? Yeah?
They don't get the public school teaching there. It's like a private school.
No. Exactly. Them get a true teaching who black people are. We're not teaching them about no Shaka Zulu or Kuto Kinte, that crap. You understand? We teach them about black people who rule Europe.
Shaka Zulu was a great warrior. You could learn about Shaka Zulu too. He doesn't have to be.
So hold on there. So Bible man.
Don't do that, Bible man. Don't do that, Bible man. Shaka Zulu was very relevant. Big up Shaka Zulu.
Hold on there.
Don't do that, Bible man. What do you mean foolishness? No, Bible man.
What's the issue with Shaka Zulu now?
No, Bible man.
Hold on there, Dr. Sexy. Dr. Sexy, but why you want issue with Kunta Kinte and Shaka Zulu? What's the issue now?
What I'm saying to the princess, I'm not saying that Kuto Kinte and Shaka Zulu, they're not important.
You use the word foolishness, Bible man. You said foolishness.
You're supposed to well-versed in history, but
Bible man. Hello, Bible man. You said the word foolishness. That's what you said. You said them foolishness there. Shaka Zulu was a very, very big part of history. And if you don't know about him, Google him.
Princess, I know that, but what I'm saying is...
Then don't call him foolishness then, sir. Don't call him foolishness.
What I'm saying, when I say foolishness, I'm talking about things that's not important as real, true history of black people that rule Europe. Because I'm not sure...
Sir, all of the history is relevant. It's not just the... No, sir, no. Listen to me now. See when me and you go fall out right this morning, yeah?
Listen.
I don't have no problem with the fact that you would like your children to learn more And I agree, we don't learn enough about our people and our origins in school. But I will not allow you to dismiss the significance of Shaka Zulu as if it don't matter, because it did. Now, as it relates to Black history, I agree. We don't teach enough Black history, but Bible man, you also need to recognize something. It is not in our Europeans' interest to teach about Black history. We need to take that up on ourselves. We need to go learn it too. We need to have an interest.
Right, Princess. But what I'm saying is, right? Take for instance, Shaka Zulu, they're from the seed of Ham. Now we are Shemite Jews. We don't teach about King David, King Solomon. We don't teach about King James.
I am not saying no to that, but I'm not saying that it's a choice between European Jews and African Black people. It's not, you don't have to choose one or the other. It is all relevant and important. We need to learn about the whole light.
Not to cut you. When I talk about Jews, when I talk about them European known as the Khazar, the convert of Black people nationality in 740 AD. You understand? Let's talk about the original Jews, Black people that fled from out of Israel into Africa and from different dynasties like the Ashanti dynasty. How much people of Black people know about the Ashanti dynasty? How much people of Black people know about the Tudor family and the Stuart family?
I'm not saying no to that. I'm not saying no. I agree. And that is something that we need to learn about also. But it's not the choice between that or Shaka Zulu. That is also relevant.
What I'm saying, Princess, those are Hamite history. Those are Ham. I'm not Ham.
So basically, what you're saying, Bible man, is them kind of focus on just that little bit of Black history.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm going to agree with you, because you're right. You're absolutely right.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Absolutely right. Let me tell you something.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
It's the truth. Them just take them two. Shaka, you're absolutely right. Shaka Zulu and Kunta Kinte, two of the main.
That's how we only know about Shaka Zulu and Kunta Kinte.
Once in a while, then we showing a Frederick Douglass and then we showing a Harriet Tubman. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. I remember I went through the school system. So and yo, we used to have a substitute teacher. Anytime, matter of fact, and this guy was a social studies teacher too. Anytime him substitute a class, the first tape him bring in Kunta Kinte. Every single day.
I told you.
He
never once tried to give something different.
You know what happened? Me tell you something. Me know other people have come on. They have a royal family in England called the Tudor family and the Stuart family. If you look at the word Stuart, it means black man. You understand? Those people, history, they're not teaching school. A pure white history, white history known as the Renaissance, which means rebirth. When them Europeans took over Europe now, them changed all image from black to white. Look how a man called the Ashanti Empire. You understand? That ruled Europe, ruled Africa for a long period of time. Look how the dynasty called Attila the Huns, all them people. You know what I'm saying? The Minstry. Those are black people that rule Europe now. Black man ruled Europe all the way to 1917. And Russia was a black man named King Rus. That's where Russia come from. They were black people. They're not teach that something in school. I'm not teach about Kunta Kinte running butt naked in Africa. You know, when black people used to dress royal. You understand?
Yeah, you're right. You may not going to disagree with you upon that one day. I'm not going to disagree with you upon that one day. I know you never mean foolishness. You never mean foolishness. I know you never mean foolishness like in the sense of just, you know, a foolishness that we don't need. But there's more to it, and them only show it or teach it what them want we for know. You're absolutely right about that, because something I'm got you and something I'm see for myself, especially the fact when they get older now, you start to realize what I'm going. You understand?
Yeah, man. But Bridget, I go now. The princess' new name is Malak. Gabaria Malak, warrior queen. You understand? That's her new name.
You get me, Dr. Sexy on. Watch our face. Watch our face.
Big up yourself.
Oh, the warrior for real. Big up yourself, Bible man. Right. It is Link Up Radio 93.5. We'll try to take a few more calls, but we'll have to take a break. You don't know, say 10 minutes to the top. We're going to go straight to the phone lines. Link Up Radio, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kata. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, ma'am. How are you doing?
And also to Sexy and in Jamaica.
Good morning, my dear. How are you doing?
We have a singer that passed named Joseph Hill. Him sum it up the best. Christopher Columbus, him a liar. Okay? All right. No. Remember that song?
Yeah, but we know that song.
Yeah. Christopher Columbus, my liar. Never think of the liar. Anyway, so what Bible man says is true, but he's not getting good. Me in America, 25 years now. And from me come here, me working with Jewish people. Me a home health here.
Right.
I mean, know them left, right, and center. Columbus was a Jew, but he never want the body to know. It's like how we can say, hide so we are black. So we scared of show that they say, you know, we're black. Columbus now, the situation he was in, he never want the body to know him a Jew. The oldest Jewish temple in the New World, as I call it, is in Jamaica. I remember them Spanish jar when I was a people from Spaniard jar. You remember the story there, Jamaica?
Yeah.
That was where Columbus hiding gold. The kind of the Jewish people and them always see one person to be their banker. So she was the banker undercover. So Isabella never must have true.
Yeah, and based on what I see is that they were very strong Catholics. So I guess that would make sense.
Right, so they never do. So when they come now, he come with the money from them because they want to set up something new for themselves. So all them gold here, people find a job. Those Columbus have hide that gold. But it is a big lion. How, as Josephine said, how you to come discover a place where you can't fire?
No, but that is always my cry, you know. It's the equivalent of somebody coming to your house and saying, discover your couch. Like, you don't see me?
You didn't a brand new phone just coming there? Are you safe on there?
You didn't see me? Hi, I'm here.
So, them have some Jewish people, you see, when things say now, the offspring is going to be the Messiah. Them people really, them eat out of two different set of plate. They call one set dairy and one set meat. And what them have two set of tablecloth, two set of utensils, two set of pot, two set of plate. And whatever the meat go into, it's like 7 or 5 hours before they can eat dairy. And it's a never set up plate. It's like one of the cupboard over this side of the kitchen and the other cupboard over that side. They don't want to touch.
Oh,
they have
really?
the non-practicing too now.
What is kosher and what is not kosher, yeah.
No, the two food kosher. Trust me, the two food
it's just that
kosher.
Them separate them.
But one is meat and one is dairy. That's how them call it.
Okay.
And when I say meat and dairy, I mean a fish or a meat, you know, it's just how they call the food, whatever it is. And them separate it. It don't even go into the same refrigerator.
Is it?
That is the one in the hard or fast Jew.
Oh,
they
I
have
know
the
that.
non-practicing Jew now. He eat pork. You know, weird. You know, he love to pray now and then. And I belong to the temple.
Oh, okay.
They have the next set now where they belong to a temple. But then dance and then do all kind of sit the same way. But you have the hard and fast one. But things like them is purer than the purest. Because after them bloodline, the next Messiah is coming from.
Oh, there's another Messiah?
Them say another Messiah is coming. It's going to come through their bloodline. So them is really strict. They have twin bed in them bedroom.
Why?
Them don't sleep together unless they want to, you know what.
Why? Really? I didn't know that.
Yes,
no, I had no idea.
With them, so me know their life. You know what I'm going to them.
I guess me not them life. All right, my love.
No, me I do. I was working with one, not pushing. That time I just come in, I really understand the thing. So, we could go to the temple to pick up the father lunch every day. But when I go, I must ask if it's meat or it's dairy. And depends on whether it's meat and dairy. When I come back to the house with the food, the wife knows which pot to put it in and which tablecloth to put on the table. We tell them separate it. So when we start working, whole father was a little Jamaican, I work to say, you know, of course, yeah, chatter. No member to ask if a meat or a dairy. Outside was, I go home with the food. The wife said to me, say, what is it? When you come meat, I say dairy, if I dairy, I say meat. And she said, you don't want to come to one and call the temple. And when she called the temple, whatever me say, I the wrong thinking. Me say, people commit murder. You want to tell one for the head of time, put in a ball and also a ball in that. You look at me actually someone. And one mashallah, she called the family and then come and what will happen. If you see when I come in with the package with the food, and they put them on the table, they take up the tablecloth with everything when we come back with it. And then dig a big hole in the yard and bury it. And the whole community, because you know, them live in our community by this. Anyway, them live, and them wanted it. The whole of the Jew and the here come down. And the rabbi come, and they pray a whole night over it. Because of the destruction that we can't come because the wrong food going on the wrong pot, up on the wrong table.
All of that the you cause.
Yes, sir, next day we go to work. When we go down at the table, it is her. Me just the work. Look, I said, me molest the man or do something. You go to the temple, because the temple now down at the bottom of the here. You know what, who can walk, because they live far from the temple. They live right within walking distance to the temple. And the fight them figure, me stand back and go on over back.
Where's they quit the same day?
Then hey.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That is crazy.
No, you have some of them strict. Strict, them keep the law, whatever the law is. And there's a book. Bobby, man, didn't know name a book and so, but I don't remember it now, because it's at the man library where he is right now. Him have that book about Jamaica. With Columbus and the gold. I know Columbus was a Jew, but he couldn't let Isabella them know him was a Jew. It was a secret thing he was ever trying to discover. So him got there enough make all them people them come there. And then but the man them punish it not along bad and then he buried the gold. But deep down in his heart he was a Jew, but he could not let them know.
You had to hide it. All right.
But my lad.
My lad. All right, thank you for sharing that with us this morning. Respect,
yeah, man,
still to
thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Boy, man, tell her that one that's tricky. 877-320-5465. Link up, ready, hello.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, love.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Great. How you doing?
Yeah, what? You touched the right subject because I go to my school that I go to in Jamaica was ruled by American people, white come and teach us and all of that. And most of what I read in school is mostly about America. So what you talk and what you touch is subject is very important, and a lot of us don't really go into detail and know what Columbus, what he did or whatever. Most of us don't get that teaching in Jamaica too, but everything changed, and this teaching in America is totally different from what go on in Jamaica. We in Jamaica know more than what the kids them in America know. And when you talk about how them kill off the people, I wasn't looking in so deeply, and that is a very good point that you touched, that where are those Arawak Indians? Are they the Indians from Clarendon or the Indian? Where are those type of people that, you know, to say, what you said is very true. And if we look into detail of what you did this morning, you know, we can wake up and see what time it is.
Definitely.
And thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Thanks a lot.
That's why she had a warrior princess, and I understand.
What is that?
She had a warrior princess. That's why we call her the warrior princess. Big up Bible man for that one.
She's powerful. What she's saying is real right.
No, man, a real talk, man, a real talk.
People like her in Jamaica that can speak out in a politics and all of that. We need to get you in the politics and wake up all of them always be out and get involved, you know?
True. She gonna get some problem though, cause she gonna legalize some things where.
Yes, man. You know, I tell them all the time, give me Jamaica for 2 years, I'll make some money. You know what, miss? I say it all the time. Everybody know that if I was ever to go in politics, they give Portia say, you know, Shelly, here you go. You're always full of chat. Do the thing. 2 years you get. Let me see what you can do in 2 years. Action number 1: decriminalize the weed.
Something and a lot of is getting destroyed. And if we don't see what is going on in Jamaica and take out all of those bad grapes and go burn them or go throw them out, if the country is gonna be reversing and going back to way back where we're coming from, and that is no good.
It's true. We have a part to play and we have to get busy.
Around there right now.
It's true, man.
Definitely.
It's true. Thanks a lot for your call.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, man. Thank you so much. All right?
All right, friend.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
Definitely. 877-320-5465. 877-320-5465. Going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll go right back to the phone lines this morning. And I think we need to introduce our topic.
You know what? People are telling me this morning, I did not come here to talk about
This always happens.
I tell you,
I
sit at my yard on a weekend and I make a list of topics and I do the research
and you don't
and
follow
I'm
them.
ready to talk about it. I just wanted to give, because some people celebrate holiday all the time and don't know why, So I said, okay, since it's Columbus Day, let me talk a little bit about that brother here. And here we are. But you know what? We can roll with the punches. Exactly. So apparently this morning, we're speaking about Christopher Columbus.
Hey, that's what we're talking
and
about.
The real history behind the brother.
So them say, yeah.
There.
My issue with some preachers, not Bishop man, him different, is Them only preach to the people already who know. But you know who need preaching? People like you.
What makes you think I don't know?
But you don't believe. You see what I'm saying?
Well, that's a
So if every
choice,
day we get up and we go to church and we just preach to only the people in the church who already know about God and everything, what happened to the people who don't know about God?
But that's a choice, though.
But
I'm not coming from a place of ignorance. I don't not believe because I don't know. I know.
you do know.
Yeah, I just don't
Yeah,
agree.
what,
I just don't agree with a lot of it.
You see, because I like you.
I like you too.
I'm not give it to you this morning because I really need to have a sit down talk.
Okay.
And I'm not the easiest person for just back off. I just want to sit you down and talk.
Not a problem.
I know the funny thing about it. I believe you're going to find God.
Oh, all right.
Because he has already found you.
Okay.
Fata, you not say nothing. Realize this jello you chase, man. You not say nothing.
I'm just
you not say nothing.
I'm just taking in everything, boss. I'm just taking in everything. I'm just absorbing it.
Let me hear what Pasha have to say. Pasha.
Hi, Pasha.
Pasha, you what right now, Pasha. Shelly Ann say, how much time we have?
Morning. What?
Yeah.
What going?
Hi, Pasha. Good morning.
Dr. Sexy and don't believe in God.
You know, me not like that. We have to eliminate her straight up.
You hear the strong words? You hear the strong words? You hear the strong words?
So hold on.
That sounds like something from the Bible.
Next year, says
That's
squeeze
all it
firearm,
takes,
Dr.
Pasha.
That
Sexy.
sounds like something from the Bible. You're going to
Pasha?
eliminate her. You're going to
You
store
don't
her
like
too.
me
You're going to
again.
store her too.
You're going to carry me into the town and stone me to death.
No, well, who am I? But
You
put it
got
like
to
this.
eliminate me?
Well, you know
Pasha,
what
get her verse out of the Bible.
Yeah, give me a verse.
Which one you want?
Give her something applicable to her not believing.
Well, for 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy work. God takes 6 days and make heaven and earth.
Yeah.
Which man
And
can
on the
do that?
seventh- And on the 7th, him rest.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
God
you know
forget
we are
tired.
God fear. This is a God fearing company.
Yeah, no,
you
oh
know.
God, get tired. Yeah, no.
No, God.
No,
yeah.
but rest. That means
Yeah,
so we have-
blaspheme right now, you know.
No.
Seriously.
Why am I
Well-
blaspheming?
Yeah,
Why
blaspheme,
can't
man.
I can't question anything. I'm just supposed. So
Oh, God.
blaspheming is.
Oh, God,
is,
forget tired.
Oh, God, for tired is God.
No, but
Just like how somebody trying to convince me that God jealous. Who can God be jealous with? Is the beginning and the end.
said-
He make all of this.
Well, I know.
How is God supposed to be
You know
jealous?
why I'm
Jealous of
jealous?
You
who?
know,
Jealous of what?
you know, make her do all of the talking. You know what I'm fat. Can we do a session on this later on at 12 o'clock?
I'm down for whatever. Because I'm
12 to 4.
I'm just
12
taking
to
it
4.
all in.
Big up yourself,
I'm going
Jello.
to Bishop
taking
Martin.
it
Where
all
there? I want that from the boy. Because the brother they move like a gangster sometime. And sometimes him just put on him Armani suit and put on him in Salvatore Ferragamo
yourself,
and
Bishop.
sharp up and say, and cut, you know. You know, so I don't know where in the world. Bishop, we need it at 12 to 4 hour. Because I really need to talk.
Okay. I don't know
sexy
what
and
you're
well,
doing.
I love
Okay.
you repent still, you know.
Right.
And change
Repent
that.
about what?
You make me afraid that, you
Me
know.
still
God,
shout. Then I say, me over here quiet. Me I say,
What are you? What
hold
am I
on.
repenting
Right
about?
now, me I say now. Right now, Pasha, me with you, me I say, hold on.
Yeah.
The devil in our midst.
Oh, you people call me devil all the time.
But we
That
are
doesn't
God
offend me.
picking it. We are God picking it.
People
Yeah.
call me devil all the time. That doesn't
No,
offend
for
me.
real sexy and on a serious
Yes,
thing.
dear. Yes,
you know
dear.
me always like you, right?
I
But-
know, and all it takes
Always,
for you to
right?
not,
As in
and
past
all
tense.
it takes for you to not like me
As
is
in
for you
past
to
tense.
have me eliminated. But you know what, Pasha? My
eliminated.
my feelings about you is not that easily disposed. of. I feel like
Yeah, well, no. I mean, put it like this. Yes, you too. I grew up. Jamaica is a
can't
Christian
believe this,
country.
And that's
yeah,
that's
I was
that's
growing
the
up in a
problem.
Christian house too, and a
And
Christian country.
that's my
yeah.
issue.
You know,
I had
that's
all
my
of, I had
issue,
to go
yeah.
to I had to go to Sunday school.
Shirley, I
and,
think you're just
and choir
rebelling. I think
practice
you're just
and
rebelling.
all of these things.
I
I,
think
had to
deep
do
down
all of
inside
that.
of you believe in God. I think you're just rebelling.
yeah.
Okay.
You're crying out for attention.
Oh, that's exactly what is happening.
Oh, trust me, you're crying out. But
I'm
listen,
crying out for
man,
attention.
we'll have a talk.
If I was crying out for attention, I would have made this declaration a long time ago. Most people don't know where I stand.
Crying
I
out for
just don't
attention.
say anything. Because when it comes to, especially religion, I do not do religion.
She's crying out for attention.
Religion is
Pata.
designed to separate. I'm not interested
Listen,
in that. At all.
nobody's asking you to be holy.
I'm not saying anything
we're
about
asking you
holy.
to-
Nobody said anything about holy.
No, no,
But just
seriously.
believe in the Creator.
No, but hold on, Pasha. Now I see a lot. No, I see why she don't want to have no kids. No, I see why, you know, she can't start things money. No, I understand, you know. I understand, you know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not one about boy squeeze. When I leave Shelly out alone and all of that. No, I'm okay. No, wonderful,
You are
beautiful
absolutely
soul like
free.
like Shelly and soul for
yourself.
the
You know,
devil
you know,
go-
you know,
go
you know,
on
you know,
bad.
you know what I'm gonna understand though, and what I'm not really rate or respect neither.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there with the same sentiments as Dr. Sexian. but I'm afraid to come out and say it.
Yeah, they're afraid to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that.
So I'm afraid her for that. You understand?
Yeah.
So she,
you have to give her respect to actually be able to speak
exactly,
about
because,
it. Yeah.
But I'm telling a lie, there's still a lot of stuff that I don't know. And there's still a lot of stuff that I question myself.
And we all do.
And you know, growing up, especially in America, where I've been around so many different other people. Like, you know, I've traveled on the road with a girl one day.
Really?
We were touring with Vegas. And you know her too. You know her too.
Really now?
Yeah.
She come from Bronx?
No, she don't come from Bronx. She's a white girl too. You know me.
White people come from Bronx.
You know me.
You know we are
you know me talk.
Yeah, I know.
And Vegas, anytime, you know, like we are going to make like a road trip, Vegas say, yo, come back, go pray. And she's like, for what? We're going to get there regardless. Vegas is like, turn back around the carrier. And she was dead serious. She was like, yo, you're telling me to pray for what? Like, I've went through my whole entire life, my mother's life, my father's life, my grandparents, and they've never prayed, and we lived and we kept it going on, and nothing has been different.
Do me a favor. Find a Vegas tune that I am blessed. But I'm going to ask you something sexy. I'm not talking. Have you ever, seriously, have a hard time about something, and you just find a quiet place, and just say to yourself, let me just ask for help. Let me put it out there and ask for help. And gotten it?
No.
That's the problem. And I'm telling you, if you try that, it will work. Let me tell you something.
But when I find myself in this place that you're speaking of, I still go in a quiet place. But what I do is...
But you don't ask for any help.
No, let me tell you what I do. What I do is I change my mood. Because if I'm focusing on the difficult... No. Will you allow me to talk?
Go.
I change my mood. And what I do is, I use music sometimes. Like, what I do is, if I'm having a really difficult time, I don't focus on what it is that's causing me to have the difficult time. And I realize that whenever I lighten up and I relax, then it now allows me to deal with the difficult time that I'm having. But if I stay in that space where I am really, really stressed out or whatever, then I'm not productive. So my goal is to get out of that space, and then I can produce. But it's not from a place of, oh, I'm going to sit down and pray about it, or I'm sitting down and asking the universe for help, or whatever.
Let me tell you something. I've been a part of several situations. Okay. And what I'm talking about is, for example, I've seen where people have terminal diseases. 1 million doctors go through it. 1 million doctors, and say this person, there's absolutely no way that this person can live. The body deteriorating. And people get together, we get together and pray.
Okay.
And that person gets cured.
That's fantastic.
What I'm saying is this, and statistically it has been proven. Statistically also, religions and societies and different bodies are trying to downplay it. And they pray to a being, a God, and that person's cured. How do you explain that?
I've also seen situations where persons in a similar situation, they're terminally ill, and they don't pray, and they just get themselves in a positive mind, and they keep it, and
no, forget about it. This person who I'm talking about could not. They couldn't do nothing.
Yes,
them just
that
there.
person too. You know that person there too. That happened to somebody that I know too. And as I'm saying,
so how do you explain that phenomenon?
It wasn't a religious experience for her.
How do you explain that phenomenon?
Nobody can. She can't explain it either. She just said she just knows.
So this person who is on a deathbed just get up and just all of a sudden cured.
She never just get up one day and all of a sudden just cured. But she just remained very positive. She stopped focusing on the thing.
You're still missing my point.
How am I missing your point?
You're
we are talking about the same exact situation, but it's just that your one include God and my one didn't.
No, this person cannot be positive or negative. This person upon them bed, them can't talk, them can't move, them can't do nothing. Them can't do nothing at all. Them not have no mind. Them not have no mind, so them have nothing to be positive about nothing. And people just get together and pray for the person. And the person recover completely. Person turn around and just give them life to God.
Okay,
but
why is it that I can accept your situation but you can't accept my situation? And this is
because I'm a believer.
No,
you understand what I'm saying? You're a non-believer.
No, but that is fine. I don't have a problem with that you're a believer. You have a problem with that I'm a non-believer, and that is always the issue.
My problem is not that you're a non-believer. My problem is that I believe a wonderful, beautiful soul like yours is being taken away. But hold on, we'll come back in 1 minute. We could just find a 1 minute Akasela and run a BioLife quick special and come back. People, 12 o'clock, we're going to talk about this. You see, that's something I want to get warm up in the car. Anyway, warm you up. And by the way, people, it's not Australia against Squeeze and Fata. We're just talking, just that we get hyper when we talk. And we're just passionate
people,
about our
feelings.
We just want to roll out and know that. All right? So we soon come back. We're going to do that 1 minute Akasela. And, I don't know, probably get a buy one, get three special. Because all of them still get the Jamaican.
The flag.
Flag, right?
After we play the song, come on, man. It's
no, but I'm going to call around and say, you know, I say it, you know. Pepper, are you may attack? All right? Pepper, you may attack. All right.